Hello everybody, Jared C. Comer, and today the C stands for catastrophe. Now, admittedly, this will probably be one of those, but we're gonna draw probably the worst catastrophe ever. Not the one that's ever happened. No, we're not gonna get into that. But the one that's coming, the end of days. Clearly gonna be the largest catastrophe ever because, well, the Earth is going to be in that catastrophe, like the entirety of it, not like little specks and spots. So, of course, there are already theories or predictions or absolute confirmed facts of how the world's going to end. But we here, we don't really deal with the facts. So, we're going to make up our own end of days. Now, how is the world going to end? I feel like it's going to at least be taken over first by a certain subspecies. I don't know exactly which one, but I think the world will slowly be transformed into the shape of a football. Yeah. No, it will not be turned into the shape of football. What will happen is that our subspecies, the thing I fear most in this world, well, the second thing I fear most in this world, in the animal kingdom at least, I would say dolphins, but that's my number one. My number two is just birds. Lots and lots of birds. Now, this probably could assume that you are having the bird flu as a weapon, but no, it's because birds have gone completely blind. Give them some eyes underneath that. There we go. They've gone all Rambo on us. They've learned how to use special guns that we have that don't require actual fingers to pull the trigger. You just need to pat this one button over here. So they've learned to use those guns, and they have begun to rise up against us. There we go. Wow. This is truly the best bird I can come up with. There we go. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, catastrophe indeed. He's standing on the perch of one of the people who's like he's got his mouth covered up though, so he's like, oh no, he's held hostage, and he's just like, oh no, help me. There we go. Yeah, see, he's all tied up. And he's bald. Of course, one of the first few people who were taken over by the birds were the bald ones. Not because it made them a lesser human, but they were a shinier target for the birds to capture, and therefore they could not hide as well. Just like you got one bird here that's just pecking away. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be awful. But it's just gonna be like right into the side of there we go. Right into the side of their head. It was really the bald people that just left first. Maybe because I don't want to draw hair, but it's definitely the bald people that definitely didn't make it in this catastrophe. And also with their broccoli asparagus hands, they couldn't really stand a chance either. It was just absolutely awful. This was a tactical torture bird. We will call him the head pecker. Famous for several heads that he has pecked before. He has marked it thus on his wing as to how many he has pecked. Many a things he has pecked. This is slowly turning into Birdzaz. There we go. And when he runs out of room on that wing, he goes to the other wing. And when he runs out of room on that wing, he goes to his tail. And when he runs out of room on his tail, he goes to his beak. In which case is very difficult, because that's like writing on your writing finger, like without using your other hand, because you know he's a bird. He apparently can't use his wings as hands like the other bird who's using guns. The birds are a very difficult species to understand. Like, there's some who can open walnuts, and there are some who can hold guns. It's simple as that. Now, let's see here. Of course, there's one in the background where just a person is being just carried away by just a flock of birds. Yep. These are the wavy thin birds that no one really sees coming because, well, they're wavy thin. And in fact, if they turn sideways, they just go invisible. You don't really see them. You just look like, you think it's just an animation of sorts. There we go. And there's some actual birds in there with them that are just, you know, actual flappers. You know, because they always scream for help, you know. All of them do that. Let's see here. At every, we gotta get our bird soldiers, which means just a bunch of these guns here. A salute bird. Holding his gun, and he is marching. He is. One might say that he is goose stepping, but he's not a goose. He's not a goose. There we go. And what we're gonna do is actually take this guy. We're gonna make a butt ton of him. There we go. And just duplicate that layer. Oh god. Just realized what's gonna happen there. This is gonna be so attractive. Alright, we will have to fix this up. Just a moment. Quick fix here. Don't worry, I know how to do it. I know how to do this. Alright, we're just gonna simply just white the background here. See, look at that, look at that. Simple fix, simple fix. It's still gonna look ugly as all can be since this is just a little quick fix. But it'll be a whole lot better. There we go. Look at that. Now we'll just merge it down. There we go. We have our necessary bird that can block. There we go. No, not zoomed in too much there. Now, there we go. See? And now we duplicate that layer. Put it like that. Duplicate again. We just keep on doing that. We'll do it one more time. And now we're going to take all 5 of those. That's all 5, right? No, that's... Alright, now we're going to merge all of those. Look at that. Now, we're going to duplicate this again. Shoot. Alright. Okay, we're back. There we go. And we will fill up our military again with the absolute deviousness of our awesome bird-like military. Oh. And whatever. I don't care anymore. That'll just be a confusing portion. Or better yet, just move all of it up. Just move it all up. There we go. Oh my god. Sorry, this seems to be technical difficulties right here, but looks like I'm going to have to color again here just to fill this out. There we go. And of course, everything must have some form of explosions going on in the, because this is indeed an apocalyptic world here. So some a dog being carried away also by a bunch of birds, bunch of really grassy birds. Look at him, he's such a sad puppers, but he's at least being carried away. You know, I'm sure he's gonna go to someplace really nice. An explosion again. Some small fires. Some of them are actually pooping down upon their enemies. A little egg. How do you make an egg on this? Sheesh. That's just a grenade. Egg. You know what? You know it's an egg bomb. You know it's an egg bomb. I don't need to write that down for you. Alright, yes. And let's try to complete some more of that fire. This is what it'll look like. This is the end of days with our headpecker, our Rambo bird, and just everyone just goose stepping in not Nazi fashion, because the knees are up, knees are bent, knees are it's not Nazi at all. It's not Nazi. Nazis are bad. I hope you enjoyed this quite literal catastrophe. Hopefully it doesn't come to this situation and that our dogs aren't carried away by birdos. I hope you enjoyed this little drawing session. Jared C. Commerce seeing you off. Yeah.